that one, he is a dangerous guy to leave open.
MP, good.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Now, Koulibaly. McCollum outside. Kispert on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Kispert, no good. Miami leading by 7. Here's MP. He's still on. Now he is 9 of 10.
Oh, he is in his zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now Middleton following the three-point attempt by MP. Middleton the pass to McCollum. Now here's Middleton. Still yet to score. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
MP against McCollum. And MP throws it down hard.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Wizards head coach had a few moments to share with me. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Sarr following the basket by Bam Adebayo.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
1:31 left to play here in the first. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Mills following the bucket by the Wizards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside, George. Johnson from outside. And the 3 ball is good.
A rookie who shoots freely from the yard. Johnson is a threat with range.
Fires the 3. Shot's good by Mills. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Heat.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And the basket by Johnson.
Great job converting through contact. Johnson needs to keep doing this moving forward.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mills can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Johnson. He has 5. To Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
The 3 from Mills. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 29. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And that concludes a back and forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Heat out front, up 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And this This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
They've got Cam Whitmore. Gill is out there with George. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Mills. Strong finish inside from MP.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Johnson surveying the floor. Basket counts. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The 3 from MP. Sinks the triple. And the Heat lead by 4.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Johnson outside. Six on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Miami with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing for teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Washington calls timeout. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Kispert's checked in for Gill. Chris Middleton comes in for Johnson. And it's Koulibaly in for Cam Whitmore. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And he sinks the second. The Heat leading by 3. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Middleton. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Boston Celtics. Count it. Kispert's got 15 points.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
The offensive rebound. Powell, no one around him. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Middleton outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's MP. Kept alive. Out to Powell. Pass to MP. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Middleton. Powell pulls it in. The Heat leading by 7. Now we'll hear from Allen. Right there, that is highlight reel stuff from MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Middleton kicks to Kispert. They need this. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Mills. Oh, a tough bucket from MP.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
And stolen by MP. Powell with it, now guarded by Middleton. Kicks it out to MP. hits the three-point bomb.
MP. 3-point field
MP's
goal.
got 49 points in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3? The defense is just
Timeout
giving
on the
them
floor.
a ride.
Washington.
Washington calls timeout. Alexander Saul, he's checked in for the Wizards. McCollum comes in for Carlton Carrington. And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Kyle Anderson. Wiggins is checked in for Powell. And it's Mitchell in for Tyler Hero. Wiggins against Middleton. 5 to shoot. For 3, Kispert. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Come around.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, and the Heat, another 3.
And they're shooting just over 50% on their three-point attempts. Easy to see how they've been able to edge out in front.
You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
McCollum fires from way outside. The Wizards with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Middleton with it. No scoring in this one. Trying to get something going. McCollum, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Takes a 3. MP, no good. Wizards trail by 19. McCollum right side. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, that one caught him by surprise. C.J. McCollum taking flight.
And here's Mills from the arc. That one, no good. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Kispert, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Washington. 19-point game. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
CJ.
Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise.
First team foul.
MP third.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And here's Middleton. His last outing with 20 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Washington, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Adebayo finds Mitchell. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and Sarr pulls it down. Middleton left side. Great defense that time from Jaquez. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Heat out front, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. a clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Miami Heat.
When you have this many boards, you have many more opportunities to score, and they're taking advantage.
Yep, turning lemons into lemonade.
I'm thirsty.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news. And that is a wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
The Heat leading by 21. On the court for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. MP out there with Hero, and it's Anderson in its small forward. On offense, here are the Wizards. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. No good from outside. MP passes to Adebayo. Pass to MP. The Heat rebound. No good on the shot.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Here's Sarr. It's blocked.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Kevin, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Coulibaly. He's looking for Sarr and finds him. Here's McCollum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
Slow start here to the second half, just 1 for 5.
Here's Mills. Good, that's another bucket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Shoots from the baseline, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 10 points.
Yeah, C.J. McCollum showing you no weakness in his game offensively. If he finds any opening on the floor, he is going to take advantage of it. 4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Washington calls timeout. And Miami making a change here. Powell's checked in. Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Middleton for 3. And again, Washington no good. Miami's on 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And there's the bucket from MP.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Pass to Coulibaly. Sarr with the screen on Powell. Here's Middleton. The Wizards with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Wizards have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. McCollum, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 6 assists in the game.
No, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And that one, good. MP's got 14 points now in the second half. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Kispert. Now here's McCollum, covered by Mills. McCollum against MP. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the bucket. McCollum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
You know, Jim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade. And I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Mills can't hit. For Washington, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And the Heat leading by 21. They've got Cam Whitmore. Chris Middleton is out there with Keyshawn George. Then it's Johnson, and it's Carrington in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Shooting for Miami.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Middleton. Pulls up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Carrington, covered by Mills. From deep, Johnson, that's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, it's only going to increase.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Miami.
Free throw good, Mills.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Johnson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Carrington finds Johnson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
Well, young players like MP know that if they run the floor, they will be rewarded.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Sarr with the screen on Wiggins. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Yaka Jonas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Yaka Jonas has got his first points in this one. Wizards have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Here's Carrington. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Heat have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Kispert's checked in for Keyshawn George. Coulibaly comes in for Johnson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carlton Carrington. Shots good by Mills.
Assisted.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. A 3 from McCollum. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Rebound, Washington.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
McCollum, no good.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Looking to end the run. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's MP. Again, what an avalanche! That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Sarr with a screen on MP. Sarr. Back to McCollum. And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Here's Wiggins. Second shot opportunity. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Middleton outside. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. 6 to shoot. Wiggins against Middleton. And another miss by Washington.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Middleton, covered by Wiggins. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Middleton can't get it to go.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
No clue.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.